Okay, should see it come up any second now.
Any minute now. It says upcoming.
Notify me.
Oh, okay.
Second Amendment, you actually put
it. Second Amendment.
I believe in bullets.
It's the right to metal slugs.
Metal slug.
Yeah.
To get that out early.
Metal slug.
Metal slug.
Slug.
That's the
Slug.
slug. That's the crossover we need.
Yes.
I mean, there's a lot of carryover.
Yeah.
I mean,
Chucking grenades at
both
tanks.
well, yeah, and they're both named after like big things.
Like
Like big machines.
gears.
Oh, but Metal Gear is named after like a big weapon, and Metal Slug's a weapon.
Yeah, I suppose.
So there's some crossover.
There's some
I just shared
crossover
it.
appeal.
I just shared everything. Sorry. I was like half
There's a solid snake. There's a metal slug. It's not that far off.
Who'd win in a fight?
Of
Snake?
the reptilian amphibian specium.
Snake or Marco? Who'd win in a fight?
Snake.
Snake.
I don't know. Snake kind of just sneaks around.
There you go.
Marco like blows things up with like a gun.
I think I've died more as Marco than I have as Snake.
Yeah, it's true. Right, yeah. But Snake Snake doesn't confront the enemies though, so. Or not usually. He tries not to.
It's a last resort.
Yeah.
Welcome everyone to a live map out today.
Yeah.
Impromptu.
First time for everything.
See how this goes.
Is this the first ever live map out?
Yeah, we've done live game talks. We've done live other things like eating Taco Bell, but we've never done a live map out.
Have we also ever done one where I'm playing? Because you guys can't see it, but you could technically see it if you're watching the stream. But have we done one where we play it while we do it? We've done something like that before, right?
Alex has played Banjo Pilot while we mapped out Banjo.
But
Pilot.
But he didn't play it on the the video.
No, I played it. Yeah, that was out of necessity though.
He held up his Game Boy and showed it to the screen, so he kind of did.
It was very classy when he did that. I really appreciate it.
I also did the same thing for Digimon Racing too. I was playing on my Steam Deck.
There you go.
No, if we do GBA racing games, I'm gonna play them during the episode.
Boy, is next year gonna be fun then.
What GBA
racing?
Exclusively play GBA racing games.
You know, I think our identity crisis is that we haven't leaned more into GBA racing games.
Yeah, that should be our niche.
There's enough. We can make it work. There's Mario Kart, Konami Crazy Karts or something.
F-Zero.
F-Zero.
2 of them.
Crash Bandicoot did one. There may even be like a Shrek game. Yeah, we can make it work.
Okay.
Some Hot Wheels games are on there.
Next year, 2025, the year of the GBA racing game.
Yeah. Watch out. Vroom, vroom.
My first 3 Game Talk games were racing games.
But they were on GBA.
But they were racing.
That's true. Hey, my first was racing too. Yeah. High five. Spencer's wasn't.
Spencer don't like racing games.
Spencer, trivia time. What was your first Game Talk game?
Whoa.
I know it.
I know it.
Was it Katamari?
It was Katamari. Yeah.
Nice.
Good job.
Alex, what was your first Game Talk game?
It was Crash Team Racing.
And mine was Wipeout?
No, yours was Double Dash. We did 2 kart racers.
Oh.
You did do Wipeout like the same year though, like 2019.
was one of the three. I just couldn't. Too many racers.
Too many erasers. Too many erasers. And you can't erase history. And that's what's important today. Because, I'm excited for today's episode because I've talked about SNK relentlessly on this channel for years. Ever since 2019. That was like my second game talk, was an SNK game. Was the anniversary one. And ever since, it's like once a year, I pop back up talking about SNK. And finally, we get the map one out.
I think finally you're gonna beat a game that I put up for Game Talk or for a map out.
Oh, shut up! Your Mickey Mouse sucked. The game sucked.
It's not about if the game sucks or not. It's
The
about
game was
just finishing the
garbage.
map out.
Get out of here, Spencer.
Okay, weird. Is this the rule of a map out? Is that the game has to be good? That's interesting.
No, that's not the rule, but it was the rule in that game's case for me.
Yeah. All right. Well, hopefully you beat this one. It's only
I did. I sent you the picture this morning.
30 minutes long, so hopefully
I beat it before you did. I was beating this game when you were still in the womb, Spencer.
Wow, that's true.
Yeah.
Metal Slug.
I beat it like a week ago, and I remember just nothing but dying. So
Nothing but dying.
You should have waited and play like this morning because that's what we did.
Yeah, with these games, I just do it.
Stuff I was working on.
Yeah, I always do it. Like if it's like an hour long, I do it the morning of because I probably won't remember much.
Yeah, with like an hour short game like that.
I don't want to end up in a position like Alex where it's like we're closing in on the map out and like, oh, I haven't beat it. I don't want Metal Slug to cause me
That's
anxiety.
true. That's very
but
true.
But this is like a 30-minute game. I literally beat it in my underwear this morning.
Don't know why we needed that detail,
you
but
need those 30 minutes.
You needed that detail, Spencer.
To put on new underwear.
Yeah, what if
I never said it was old underwear.
What if there was only 5 minutes left before the map out? You hadn't beaten Metal Slug, but you also hadn't put on your underwear. Now what do you do?
I was already in my underwear.
No, but you need to get out of your underwear for the. Well, I guess not now because you're not on. You're not on camera. The rest of us are on camera.
For new underwear.
Oh God, let's get off this. I don't like where this is going.
I mean, I did take a shower after I beat the game, so like technically, I put on new underwear.
That's good. Clean?
Yeah. I mean, yes. Preferably.
Okay. Preferably.
Fruit of the womb.
I mean, I could have gotten into my dirty clothes and put on old underwear, but why would I do that?
Men's underwear? Don't answer that. All right, let's talk about map outs.
Yeah.
What's a map out even?
I think we need to get other people. They usually give good descriptions of it.
Yeah.
I think Legend of Leo gave the best, but
yeah, we do a bad job.
Where we play a game and then we talk about all the levels that were in the game. Nowhere in that description does it define that the game has to be good. Just throwing that out there for Alex because he apparently misunderstood the concept.
Nowhere in the description does it say I have to beat it.
Okay, literally in the description, I just said we beat the game, and then we talk about the levels.
No. Okay. Look, I didn't finish fucking Mickey Mouse. Sue me.
The list of those games is growing, Alex. I believe Terry probably has them all.
He probably does have a list of like games Alex has not beaten on a map out.
Yeah.
It all starts with Pokemon Red, and it goes downhill from there.
Yep, Gen 1 Pokemon.
The new rule for beating Pokemon is 8 badges.
6 badges.
I'm pretty sure for that one I had like 4 badges.
No, you didn't even beat the third one, right?
Oh, maybe not. Maybe I don't know. It's been so long now.
I remember you said you got stuck at Vermilion and you like stopped.
Yeah. I redeemed myself the next year. It's fine.
You did finish Final Fantasy VII, so that's commendable.
Yeah.
No, not for the map out. Not for the map out.
Post map out, I did though.
Mm-hmm.
I've had to pull that card a couple times. I did that for NES Zelda. I beat it later. I was like right at the final castle. I was like,
yeah.
And I don't regret it.
And
there are games I rush through, like Oddworld, and I'm like, I wish I didn't rush through this.
As I recall, Spencer, you didn't finish Diddy Kong Racing.
I got the credits. That's finishing it.
No, you didn't go to the moon. That's finishing it.
That's like
skipped a whole level on Jak and Daxter.
We didn't go. Yeah, that's true. Well, that's a weird technicality because you didn't have to play it to beat it. So I did beat it, but
that still baffles me that like you missed a whole section of the map in Jak and Daxter.
I did too. I skipped it intentionally.
Yeah, no. I still think about that. No, you did it intentionally. Spencer didn't know that like you could long jump over the thing to go over it, and like that still baffles me to this day. When I think about that game, now I just think about the fact that Spencer didn't know there's like a whole other area.
Yeah. I did actually go back and finish that area too. I 100% of the game, at least as far as whatever the major collectibles are.
The precursor orbs, right?
Yeah, I only like 100% in good games, so I wouldn't bother with that one.
Oh, don't even get out of here! You don't know.
Well, wait till Jak.
You like Mickey Mouse game, whatever that game was called, Magical Journey, Magic
Mickey
Quest.
Slug.
I didn't say I loved it, but I did beat it, so I can talk about it.
Well, today I can talk about Metal Slug.
That's why I picked it. Let's
talk to us. Yeah, it's the end of Run and Gun October. How are you, Spencer?
Yeah, Spencer. I just want to know, man. Like the whole month, you said you don't like run and gun games.
Yeah.
Why are we here?
Because I literally just said because it's the only one I knew you could complete.
No, I can beat games.
I swear to God, that's why I picked Run and Gun.
No,
I could.
Because you're 0 for 2.
Okay, because we have a short like the rule is they have to be short games. Because like I've already picked my long game apparently,
and I beat it.
Which that rule was in place after I picked that game, so I didn't know that was going to be a rule.
Which I beat.
Okay, but
did you beat Minish Cap?
Yeah, I remember. Because you weren't going to finish it till I beat it, and then you finished it.
Oh damn! Truth comes out on that one. But
I beat it on the Wii U.
But. So I didn't know that was a rule that we could only pick games that are like under 5 hours because you guys implemented that after I picked the Minish Cap. And the problem is I don't play. Yes, and I don't play short games.
Listening skills, sir. Go back to school.
No, that was not implemented when I did that when I picked that game.
Just because you didn't hear it doesn't mean it wasn't implemented.
No.
My God,
I believe it was. No. I believe it was because that's why I did All Map August that way because I had already picked Halo, and that was a longer. It was like 10 hours, something.
No, I didn't.
Okay, whatever. Argument aside, let's go ahead.
I was not told that if you guys decided that behind closed doors. But
you guys, get out of here.
There are only two other guy in here.
And you're part of us.
Then I picked that Mickey Mouse game because again, I'm only allowed to pick short games, but I don't play short games. Like I don't play platformers or running gun shooters or.
No, that wasn't the. You weren't listening. No, that wasn't the rule. You get a long game, and then you get like a short game, and then you could do like a medium game.
No, I was told all other games have to be under 5 hours.
No.
Yes, that's what I was told.
Then why would I?
No, then why would I picked like Halo, right? That was like 8 or something.
Halo was 10 or something, and then Batman's like 8.
I was told we get one long game a year, and
long game meaning like 20 hours or something.
You said the rest of them should be under 5 hours. That was my understanding.
I may have said that. I could probably agree to that. But I do know that we agree that there was one long game. The definition of long, though, I mean, I personally wasn't like 10 is or like 8 hours is short.
Yeah. Okay.
I heard long. Halo, and I was like, but I was like, all right, I just did it.
Okay. Okay, but Teddy, I gave Alex Mickey Mouse. That's 2 hours long.
I hate it.
And he couldn't finish it. That's what I'm saying.
I chose not to, and I told you like a week prior. I said we were on the
no. You said I'm stuck at this part. I said, oh, okay.
I did not say I'm stuck. No, I said I got to a part. I'm not gonna finish it.
That's not what you said. Oh, okay. You said I got this part. I'm stuck. I said, oh, okay.
I warned you, and then I was blindsided mid-episode when you were like, "You didn't finish it," and I was like, "I told you like a week ago. Go back to the episode." I say it in the episode.
He is such a liar.
I told you like a week ago I wasn't gonna finish it.
I don't even think
And
we
you
were
like-
recording when we said that. But if we were, then pull it up, please, because you'll hear that that's not what he said. He
I
said, "I'm
warned
stuck
you,
at this
Spencer."
part, and I'm having a real hard time with it." And I said, "Okay, like whatever." Like
I
deal with it."
told you I was not going to finish.
No,
I
he
know for
didn't.
sure that I
He
told you
didn't.
that I wasn't going to finish it.
I want receipts. I mean, I know it happened. He told me he wasn't going to finish it. But
Yeah, I told Teddy.
Another
I told
closed
Teddy I
door
wasn't
meeting
gonna
that I
finish
was not a
it.
part of.
I
Interesting.
chose not to finish Mickey Mouse. Fuck that game, man.
So then I went into this month and I said, okay, what do I know for a fact that Alex can beat the map out that I pick? Because it has to be short. I can't pick anything long. So it has to be made a game for children. And not even just a game for children, because he couldn't beat Mickey Mouse. So I had to make it a game that you literally can't lose. And so I picked Metal Slug, an arcade game that when you play it on a console, you can just press a button to insert coins. So you have infinite lives. So that's what I picked for this map out, to make sure that Alex actually finished it.
If I knew that, I would have not finished.
Just to
I would
spite
have
me.
chosen. Yeah, I would have been like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't have time, guys. I don't know." I got to level
Put on my
3.
underwear.
Yeah, that's what I'm underwear. It's put on clean underwear.
Took like 30 minutes. Didn't pick the right
I'm
pair.
stuck. My underwear's stuck.
I guess. Yeah, I put I
It's,
put both legs in one hole, and I got stuck there for a minute. You know, took me a second.
Is there a chat going on?
Not yet.
Okay.
There's some people watching, but we haven't got a chat yet. Chat, we are here. I do have it pulled up. I don't know how much we'll incorporate it into the show, but we will be looking at it. So,
What's up, chat?
Yeah.
chat GPT.
We should do a poll. Are you here?
All right. Yes, I did a YouTube poll. Alex, where can they find us for more Button Mapper content? Don't lie this time.
On this okay, if you don't, I'm not gonna lie. On this YouTube channel, that is where we post the content. We do have a Discord. That is where we share the content. And we are on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. That is where you'll find old content because it hasn't been updated. And I need to do that. But so there you go. The truth comes out.
And Teddy, what should they do if they're watching it on YouTube?
Well, if you're watching on YouTube right now, answer the poll if I can figure out how to make it.
You're making the poll.
Are you a true blue button?
There you go.
And yes or no. Starting.
Oh,
Okay,
dude,
and-
it just came up. I'm gonna hit yes. Actually, no. Wait, I'm gonna hit no. Oh, I can't
Too
change
late.
it. I can't change it.
Yeah, you're stuck.
Shit. I wanted to change my poll.
Wow, Alex is committed.
Subscribe.
Doesn't do well with those.
Subscribe to all of our YouTube channels here on the YouTube. The RPG archiver himself, Mr. Spencer. The Zone of Turbo. It's Turbo Zone. Mr.
Gaming.
Daddy Walter White in the call. Turbo Zone
Mr.
Gaming.
Mr. White.
Open the door.
And me, Majority. And also have an aficionado, or I'm an aficionado for the Kitsune Fox. Why? I don't know, but let me grab my captain's hat.
Mr. White. Can you just give me your best Jesse Pinkman?
Yo, I was watching this guy stream Banjo Tooie, and then he did a question in the chat. What's your favorite Jinjo? And you had to comment, and everybody was like, black, black, black. I was like, I want to say white, but what are they going to think of me if I say I like the white Jinjo?
Yeah, I like the white Jinjo.
The white Jinjo, it's only one, and you get the Jiggy. But,
Do you think there's racism amongst the Jinjos?
yeah. One of them died. There's the gray Jinjo.
Shit. Don't spoil it for Spencer.
Yeah.
He hasn't played that game yet.
No, he did.
What?
This is Banjo Tooie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played most of it because we were supposed to do it, and then
Oh.
you guys bailed on it.
Well,
I
we
didn't
haven't
fail.
done it yet.
I play that game annually. Don't you guys be?
Um, I think the first one's better. I'm just throwing that out there.
Bad take.
It's
But
a
Alex
mix.
agrees with me,
There's
probably.
yeah, it's no. We'll talk about that eventually. But yeah, I think they both have strong things, but they both each do great. Like different aspects. But yeah, one's better. One's definitely better.
I think two, they were trying to go too far away from being a platformer. Like they always kind of strayed from it, but two is like some of the challenges in that are like, what kind of game am I even playing at this point?
Well, okay, so for Canary Mary, sure, but that's like the worst jiggy of the whole game. The rest of it is like an expanded move pool, so it actually redefines the platforming. You get your entire move set from the first game, and you continue learning moves from there. You go Lara Croft, like grabbing onto ledges, moving aside, beat bust into the side. You have aiming with your egg, so suddenly it's becoming like GoldenEye. You can do it while flying, you can do it while swimming. The transformations are pretty versatile and have a little bit more utility than in Banjo-Kazooie. The music is nonstop slappers and bangers. I think the comedy is a little better. Kazooie just calls everyone names like "Yo, bird brain" or something. Like, it's just funny. It's a lot of like classic Rareware British humor. I think it's like a great send off for the N64 Rareware era in 2000.
Was it after Conquer?
I believe so.
No, I don't know. Actually,
2000
I think
is Tui.
they were both 2000. I don't know which one came out first though.
Oh,
So I don't know.
Rareware trivia.
I like nuts and bolts, so I can't talk about anything. And we beat that game.
The game isn't bad.
Do you prefer nuts and bolts to both Kazooie and Tui?
No, but yes, for different reasons, I guess.
They scratch very different itches.
Yeah. It's like it's just a different game at that point.
Mm-hmm. I think I like the first one the most.
The first one's more streamlined and confined. You know what I mean? It's more focused, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Tui, I love the world in Tui, and I love how like connected it is and stuff. But also it has some of like the DK64 problem where sometimes it feels like it's just a little too much going on.
DK64 is rough. Like just
Yeah.
Kong switching for bananas is not ideal.
Oh.
When did that
All
game
right.
come out?
98?
98?
Something. 99. No, 99, I think.
Probably 99, yeah.
Man, if you're here
Yeah.
for Metal Slug,
Kazooie
I
probably
feel
was
real
98.
bad for you.
Kazooie was 98.
Okay.
Yeah, if you're here for Metal Slug, we'll get to it. Guys, we literally in Nuts and Bolts, we spent like 15 minutes talking about Burger King.
And in Metal Slug, we spent 15 minutes talking about Banjo.
Yeah. So here we are, Metal Slug.
Metal Slug. Other than
Metal Slug.
to embarrass me on the internet, Spencer, why else did you choose Metal Slug?
It's a pretty game,
Yeah, it is. It is a pretty game.
and I think it has a following.
Pretty what? Metal?
Pretty metal.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't realize we were going to be so into Contra, Teddy. You were right. I should have picked the Contra game for this. I didn't think we were gonna. I didn't think we were gonna like it as much. Like admire the series.
I'm glad you didn't. Honestly, like controversial opinion. I like this more than Contra. So
maybe. I mean, it's certainly easier to do for a map out because of the arcade nature. So maybe it worked out better that we did that way. But
I think I disagree. I think Contra's levels are more unique and remarkable. In this one, I don't know what I'm going to say.
I agree. I just mean for ease of use for us. This one was easy because it's like infinite coins and shit, whereas Contra would have been more of a commitment. But
Maybe Konami code made it doable.
I do think Contra is probably better, especially the later ones.
Damn, guys, we could. I mean, with this map out, there's 3 running guns this year because we did Gunstar Heroes treasure mods too.
Mm-hmm. I knew you
Start
could do it,
thinking now.
Alex. I had
Start
faith in
thinking
you.
Halo?
now. Do what? Beat the games I've beaten before?
Yes. Yes. That's the
Thanks,
bar.
thanks.
That's the bar, Alex. I just want you to know that.
All right, I'll mail you a list of games I've beaten before.
Thank you. I'd like to see that so I can plan out accordingly.
Yeah.
Halo has guns. We did that.
Oh, and you kind of run. No, you don't run that much.
Yeah, you famously
Not
don't
the
run in
first one.
Halo.
Yeah.
Until Reach.
Yeah. Yeah, until Reach when they added all the extra shit.
What was the other running gun we did?
Gunstar
Gunstar
Heroes.
And then you said 3
Contra.
though. Oh, Contra. Yeah, that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't do Contra. I was sick, but you guys did Contra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
Whoever said we don't do running guns on this channel, you're crazy. You person who's saying that.
You.
You
And we got
talker.
like bad Contra fans too from some clip.
Don't even get me started on the Contra fans, dude. Talk
I'm
about
ready.
now. Bunch of gatekeeping. bunch
Pull
of
the cord,
boomers.
Teddy. Get him started.
Again, dude, Contra fans are a bunch of gatekeeping boomers who think that you have to beat Contra with the limited lives on the fucking NES or you're not a real gamer.
Says Metal
And-
Slug fan. All right.
And they make fucking YouTube videos that are like, I remember when I first beat Contra. And it's like the cringiest shit. And like no one cares.
Nobody cares.
I've never seen any of these videos, by the way, but Alex claims that they
The
You're
crazy
not-
thing
you're not
is
in the
like
right
the,
community.
the point of the clip was just that the game is brilliant and they're looking at the gameplay and being like, dude, you suck. You'll never be good at this game. And I'm like, this is not the point. The point was that I like the game. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Does it matter that I have to be good at it?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Okay. So, well, too bad.
We've kind of danced around it, but what's your guys' history with Metal Slug?
Can I go first?
Yeah, yours probably not the longest one, so go for it.
Yeah, that's probably what. That's why I don't. Can I go first?
It's juicy.
So this is actually okay. So as I said earlier, I actually am a pretty big fan of SNK, and Metal Slug is like one of the first experiences I have with the company, and I actually got to play this game as a kid in like an arcade setting. My bowling alley used to have a Neo Geo MVS cabinet, and the only thing they had in it was Metal Slug, the first Metal Slug. And whenever I would go bowling as a kid, I remember playing this in the bowling alley. It being extremely hard to clear, because it's on like 1 credit, you can't get very far. You're gonna die. But I remember playing it in that setting, and just again being like blown away by like the art style, I guess. And then after that, I wouldn't think about it for a long time until my childhood friend Ethan, who we've featured a long time ago on this channel. He actually also loved Metal Slug, like in the arcade. I guess he played maybe the same one at the same bowling alley or something. And whenever the Wii came out, he got the Metal Slug Anthology game on there. And then we spent like the longest time co-oping all of the Metal Slug games on the Anthology on the Wii, which was fun, but also annoying now that I go back and play like this, because on the Wii one, you held like the Wiimote sideways and the D-pad moved, and then the 1 and 2 buttons like jumped and shoot. So you didn't have a third button for your grenade. So in order to throw your grenades, you had to shake the Wiimote. Yeah, that's poor design. Which at the time I was just whatever. I just did it. But now that I'll think about it, I'm like, man, I never want to play that way again.
You're like shaking your
but,
controller
so
for
I
like,
have
PTSD.
Oh yeah, because you get like 10 per life, so you're just like, and you want to waste them all on like a boss, so you're like, like shaking the Wiimote trying to throw all your grenades. Yeah, and like so, like I kind of have nostalgia for that point too, where like I got to co-op them all as like a teenager with my friend, and yeah, here we are today playing Metal Slug on the show.
I played through this game with a friend probably 7 years ago or something. Just we were playing it on his TV on like a a Raspberry Pi, and I never really played arcade games as a kid. I don't really have a lot of love for them, but we were playing through it, and I was noting how like pretty it was, but also how it didn't make any sense if you weren't putting coins in it. Like the game just doesn't actually make sense as a video game. But you know, it's as a time waster, it's is what it is. That's about my experience with it.
I played it for the map out.
Damn.
I did own the anthology collection on the Wii, and I played a little
Oh,
bit.
no.
And I didn't get the point.
The same way.
I played a little bit. I was like, okay, and you know, the fact that it had infinite credits turned me off. I've thought of a way to play games like that a little more fruitfully. Like, I'll just give myself like 25 credits in the beginning and just see if I can beat it or not. And I'd use like all 25 to beat it for this playthrough. Like, good, because I don't want to do that again. But yeah, no, I just never really got into it. I probably did play it before then in an arcade somewhere. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right. Well,
Yeah.
let's hit the viewers with some fun trivia. So, put on all you Metal Slug
Map
aficionados.
facts.
Let's do some map facts.
Map facts.
Alex,
That's a song.
Alex, give us a good map fact.
Map facts. That's the little jingle we do.
Yeah.
Every episode.
Can you do that?
Map facts.
There you go.
Map facts. There you go. Cheer.
I kind of like that. Can you do that one more time?
Map facts. There you go.
You
Is that
say
good?
map fact?
Do you need it again? You need it clean? You need a clean one?
Yeah,
Map
give me.
facts.
Well, I talked over you, so you got to do it again. Give me a clean one.
Okay, hold on. Okay. Map facts.
There you go.
There you go.
Excellent.
Do the same way every time. All right. So there's not a lot of facts for this map today, and we all three need to do it. So what I thought I would do instead, because I don't know if we're ever going to revisit the series in the future. You know, there are enough games to. But I thought I would talk about the main character who you always play as in the Metal Slug games. His name is Marco. He's the blonde guy, and a lot of people I've seen this little sprite. He's pretty iconic and like synonymous with the company of SNK. So I'm on his fan wiki page, and I thought I would just read some stuff and go through some of his origins because a run and gun game like this, they don't really tell you a lot about the characters. So maybe we need to learn about the character of Marco. His name is Marcius Dennis Rossi. Those known as Marco Rossi. He is from Twin Falls, Idaho, USA.
He's an American boy.
He's an American boy. He is an Italian American boy who went to study at a military academy special technologies college. America. Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
So apparently his character design was based off of Rambo from Rambo Part 3 and also David Bowie, which is a weird juxtaposition of things to be based off of. Rambo from Rambo 3 and David Bowie. Yeah. He's appeared in a lot of other non Metal Slug games. Mainly the SNK crossover fighters. There's a shit ton of those he's appeared in. So, a bunch of King of Fighters, bunch of like Neo Geo type games, SNK versus Capcom stuff. Marco has made appearances. Here's some fun trivia. Marco's favorite dish is Chinese American noodles. The name Marco Rossi may be a nod to the football player of the same name. I don't really know football, so if somebody likes football, there you go. There's a few different things. Apparently, Metal Slug Advance, I haven't played that one, but apparently that's the only game where he's not the main character, but he does cameo in it. And in the newest game, Metal Slug Awakening, which is a mobile tactics thing, apparently he has a Soldier 76 costume from Overwatch. So that's weird to me. But there you go. There's a little bit about our boy Marco, who you'll be seeing through the whole map out.
Nice. Can you introduce
Marco.
Teddy for what use your thing, your map out thing?
Map facts.
you go.
There you go.
That's awesome. Can I share a URL that you can project on screen, or is that too complicated?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna click on it too.
Okay.
Today, we're going to talk about one of the rarest, most expensive, valuable Neo Geo games, and it's one that you may think is more common than it actually is. It's Metal Slug, and I'm not trying to say it with a Metal Gear Solid voice, or am I? Let's scroll down. We're going to take a look at the value of Metal Slug for the Neo Geo AES. It's a home console version of Neo Geo's console, I guess. The MVS is the arcade cabinet, which more people are probably familiar with. However, the AES is technically the home console version with its own cartridges. And according to Racket Boy from 2020, is the last time this was updated, the range of the cost for a cart of Metal Slug is $17,500 to $20,000. So we're going to read a little bit about it because it's a little nuanced and a little complicated. So we'll go to the second paragraph. Metal Slug wasn't produced in very high quantities for the AES. Many of the 1996 run of home cartridges were said to be in pretty low quantities. Some have estimated there were only about 500 to 1,000 units of the original Metal Slug produced for U.S. home cartridges. There are even some rumors that in early years, some of the cartridges were recycled into newer titles. So I guess that they would like homebrew the carts and use them to put out the new Metal Slug games. There are plenty of Metal Slug Arcade MVS carts produced, and many of the units you're seeing on eBay are actually MVS boards converted into AES cartridges. There is a way to discern whether you're buying something authentic. As a visitor concerned citizen commented back in 2011, the pics shown for Metal Slug 1, 2, and X show the orange stripe. The real SNK factory-released versions of Metal Slug 1 and 2 have blue stripes, and Metal Slug X has a red stripe. I'm not talking about the beer. If you buy one of these cartridges with an orange stripe, you have a version of the game that has been altered. To most, these games are worth substantially less than the original copies. Be careful. And so that's a good little buyer's tip if you're trying to get the rare collectible. Out of interest, I went on eBay and I typed Neo Geo AES Metal Slug. You actually get the Japanese versions first because they're more common and they're only a couple $100. So you actually have to filter for NTSC U/C, that's US and Canada, and that will show you the North American versions they're talking about. And only one original game is displayed. The rest are different games, Metal Slug 4, Metal Slug 2, etc. And the copy is going for a total of $599.97. If you look closely, the cartridge has the blue stripe on the cart as well as the box, leading me to believe it's authentic and is not worth $20,000 online, but in store it might be. So if you're listening live and you want to scoop that up and resell it, be my guest. I hope you got $600.
There you go.
Yeah.
Do you think a lot of arcade games that had like, because like back in the day, arcade and console when they were kind of at the same time, there's like that little moment where they're both going. Do you think there's other instances of that where it's like it got released on weird platforms that there might be some pretty rare copies?
The difference was that like SNK and like Neo Geo is special because basically the MVS and AES hardware are the same. So as opposed to like porting the game to a home console, you were basically just getting the arcade game at home, which, you know, for the 90s is mind blowing, right?
Yeah.
You know. So that was the big difference. And they were always expensive. Not this expensive, but they were always expensive.
Yeah, and it changes over time. If you keep going in the article, they say back in our 2013 guide, we had Metal Slug at the $2,500 to $3,000 range. So I don't know. This is strange to me because their estimate is 17,000, and then I see a copy on eBay for under 1,000. So I guess it's just time and place. Now it's more widely available. Konami has done a lot of these collections. I think it just comes and goes with retro gaming, and also people making homebrew versions of the carts. Like, if there is an influx of ways to buy it and play it, like I think what part of the rarities of games like Chrono Trigger or Earthbound was like there wasn't like a large influx of ways to play it illegally, and so as like more ways come out, like it's like who cares? Why not just play the bootleg version? And so I think that the value goes down as a result of that.
I mean, even legally now, like you could buy all these Neo Geo games for, a few dollars on consoles and stuff now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and to Alex's point too, it's like there is something special about the Neo Geo hardware. I think of that way with like TurboGrafx 16. I still have never seen one of those things in the wild, but like that's another console where games are particularly expensive for, and it's always just kind of been out of my idea of even collecting for.
Oh yeah, as much as I love SNK and like Neo Geo stuff, I doubt I'll ever have a Neo Geo. Maybe the Pocket. I'll make a Neo Geo Pocket handheld at some point. Those are a little more obtainable. But in terms, like the AES, man, I don't know. that's a lot. Shit. And again, why would I pay $1,700 to play Metal Slug when I could pay $7 on the Switch to play Metal Slug?
Yeah.
Get you a Wonder Swan, my guy.
There you go.
That's probably more doable. Anyways, that's my Alex.
Map facts.
Thank you.
Okay.
Spencer.
Yeah, Alex, can you introduce mine as well?
God damn, I have to do all these. All right. Map facts. Shut up, Spencer. I was doing your thing. Map facts.
Thank you. Your guys's are way better than mine.
Oh no.
Mine is not a very good one. But SNK is and all that stuff is considered like important to Metal Slug, but Metal Slug was actually created by the Nazca Corporation. They were only present for about 2 years, and then it merged into SNK. So if you look carefully at the opening title screen, even on the cover, I was looking at the cover we just looked at, it does say Nazca Corporation in there, but they don't even have a logo. They were so unprofessional and unskilled or whatever at business that they didn't even really have like a cool logo or anything. They're just called Nazca Corporation. They made it and then they merged with SNK. So now then it became a property of theirs. So I don't know. That's all I got.
I mean, yeah, and you're right too. I mean, like that same team also did before they merged with SNK, they were doing stuff with other companies. There's a game for the company IREM they did called In the Hunt, which uses the same art style as Metal Slug, and it's like a submarine. It's like a submarine shmup game.
We all live in the Nazca submarine.
All right, boys, you guys ready?
Yeah, we have a list. I didn't until today. I didn't know that apparently in all the Metal Slug games, except for Advance, all the missions have actual names. So we have them.
Okay.
Spencer, do the honors. Oh no, you're playing the game. I'll do it. This is Metal Slug Super Vehicle 001, the first. And we're going to actually see if there's any lore to go over of Metal Slug 001. Alex, you want to do a dramatic lore read, or you want me to do it?
You can do it. I might cough.
Okay. This is from the Metal Slug Anthology Manual. It's story time. At the beginning of the 21st century, two military groups known as the Regular Army and the Rebellion are at war. The regular army is a government-run military force used for various tasks such as peacekeeping and fending off terrorism. The rebellion is formed by a group of people whose wishes are to change the world government into a military-controlled one. In 2026, the Rebellion Army launches an assault that pushes the regular army forces into the brink of destruction. Nobody expected this except for the rebels who came up with these plans. The fault was mostly in the hands of the regular army commanding officers, who failed to realize the value of information that the regular army intelligence division had provided. With superior numbers of troops and weapons, the rebels overwhelmed the regular army in all aspects. Seeing their disadvantage to carry out direct attacks against the rebellion, the regular army then decided to carry out numerous special operations and create certain vehicles to accompany their commandos. Not long after, a newly designed tank, codenamed Metal Slug, was forced into production. The war went on for 2 years. During those 2 years, the regular army had been stockpiling the Metal Slug tanks in their caches with hopes to launch a massive assault against the rebels and end the war. Things went well until 2028. The rebellion forces found out and captured many of the caches along with many of the tanks in them intact. Without those tanks, the regular army could not even hope to win. And with those tanks under the rebel control, it was just a matter of time until their demise. With the government and the military in shambles, Lieutenant Rossi gathers up most of the scattered regular army troops he can muster to launch a desperate counterattack. Their mission objective: recapture the stolen vehicles and use them to destroy the opposition. If the vehicles can't be captured, then destroy every last one of them.
Good job. Is that really what was
Kind of
written in the thing?
in the
Nah,
Metal
I just
Slug-
made it up.
Oh.
No, it was in the Metal Slug Anthology Manual. I'm looking at it right now.
That was that was so poorly written.
No, it was good. I am mad though that we got 2026 or 2028 spoiled for us.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Is that what we have to look
We
forward
just have
to?
a regular army. We don't know about the rebellion army yet.
Yeah, I love the name Regular Army.
Boy, they're trying not
I'm
to
off
step
the-
on any toes on that one.
I'm off to join the Regular Army.
It's everyone's favorite army. Nothing to see here, folks. Just regular army.
Just a
Regular
regular
job.
army. Yeah.
All right, so level 1. What's the level 1 called?
Ooh, it's called Absolute Thick Forest.
It's thick.
That's what it's called. Absolute Thick Forest.
Thick and bushy. Just
Thickest
how.
forest. Oh my.
Yeah, just how we like it.
This forest is fucking thick, dude. It's absolutely thick.
Dude.
So what are you guys thinking about other than the thickness?
The forest.
I mean, this is a first level.
I don't know. When I see
Right.
this though, I get like, and honestly, with a lot of this game, I get like real world. Like when I think of Metal Slug, I kind of think of cartoony, and I still think that. But on this latest playthrough, I'm looking at it like there's like a tragedy to it. There's like a real world, almost like Vietnam, maybe like North Korea, like.
Yeah, most of the settings in this one aren't as crazy as they get later on. Like Metal Slug 3 has like aliens and mummies and stuff.
Yeah,
Giant robots.
and I think that's probably why.
No Contra.
Yeah, like we just played Contra.
Yeah, this is like
yeah, go ahead.
yeah. It's just typical like militaristic like America shooter. You know, it's kind of my vibe that I get from it. Like you see the old dudes with the like bushy hair, you know? Like
Thank you.
they seem like Vietnam hippies, right? Like no peace, man, don't go to war. Like and they're not really fighting, but they're leaving you ammo too. So it's like I don't know exactly what they're going for, but it's funny,
They're,
it's comical, but
Well, those are prisoners of war, Teddy. That's why they look like that. Their hair's overgrown.
okay.
You're saving them.
Well, and that's part of what makes it so like oddly tragic. Like I think this game might actually hit a little too close to home on some of its visuals. We'll get into. I think it might be the next level where it really hit me. But this level, you know, it's just got like, you know, you're going through like a shanty town, clearly like poor. One thing I do note is that the backgrounds have that 80s movie style like matte background, like painting background, which I really adore. I think the background's
Yeah.
like so pretty.
It works so well with the pixel art too, because this game, the Metal Slug series has fantastic pixel art.
Mm-hmm.
Like the character movements and stuff are very like fluid looking.
Very fluid. Yeah, very impressed by that. Right now I'm fighting.
I've always been terrible with the tank. I just don't like it. The moving the cursor for the aim is always tough, and your tank gets dealt damage. On this first level, I wasn't really feeling it too much. I managed to bring it towards the end, but later on, it gets tough.
Alex, can you explain? So obviously, the game is named after the tank, but you rarely use it.
No, you get it a few times throughout the game. You get the Metal Slug tank.
Yeah. Okay. You get it a few times throughout the game, but like I would argue 90% of the time you're walking on foot.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's not like the best way to play the game either. I think it's just there to break up the gameplay from time to time. You know.
Mm-hmm. It was weird that it's like
I mean,
named
Clearly
after it.
advantageous to keep it alive, and every level has the tank, which is also in the plot. It's like save the tanks. So I mean, I get it. It's just I suck at it. Like so, I end up playing 90% on foot too.
Yeah, but the like on foot's better anyway because you get more weapons. You're more versatile. You get bombs. So like you still get a cannon when you're in the tank, but you're definitely way less versatile and you don't get different like ammo types. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I guess what I like about the tank too is it gives you the health bar. Your guy just normally takes like one hit. I see Spencer's on mission 2. Should we transition?
No, well, I'll just wait
Yeah.
here. It went by a lot faster than I thought it would.
The health bar is weird for the tank too because you refill it by picking up cans of gas, which is not how that works. But okay, you didn't put gas in your car; it just fixes it.
Yeah.
But sure, we'll go with it.
Your axle's out. Might want to refill on that gas.
Fill her up.
Oh, my wheel fell off. Give me some fuel. All right, ready for mission 2?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Alex, title?
Oh, hold on. Shit, the ads keep popping up on the damn thing. A wish for a morning glow. What a name. A wish for a morning glow. So yeah, this one is there's no pictures on here, but this one is like the town-ish area, right?
Yeah.
No. This one starts like underground, I believe, right?
No, it's like, well, at least here it's like a train track.
Okay.
And you can shoot the flag, which is really cool. Like a cool touch.
That clock, too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
These
Yeah.
interactable environments. Pretty
yeah,
much.
the destructible environments always feel really good in these games.
That used to be my favorite thing about like GoldenEye was just shooting things and having them blow up.
Oh yeah, everything blows up in GoldenEye.
I think that's the beauty. And that's maybe what made Contra so good too, is like the destructible elements, which we have a clip for about why Contra is so good. But like things that are not just enemies on screen that you can shoot and get the satisfaction of them blowing up.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see that here too.
Looks like they got some things in the foreground, the background, and the regular view. So they might have like a 3-layered graphic system here, which is pretty advanced for 1996.
Absolutely. I always like the fact also in these games the fact that the basic layout of the controls: jump, shoot, throw, bomb. But also, if you get close to an enemy, you will automatically knife them, and that also just is really fun to do. Just
Yeah.
knife all the enemies.
Okay, so this is where I got hit by it. Is there's this scene here where you're running across a bridge, but the bridge also has like places underneath it. It's almost like rooftop as well. And it has this place called restaurant. And then it really hit me that like we're like in a like
This
urban
is war, Spencer.
city.
War is hell.
Yeah, and it's like, well, a lot of other like shooters and stuff, they kind of like Contra. They have you in a city, but they don't really make it like where you see people or see like live it in shit. It's just like general building. And then it just strays into like alien shit, so you're kind of gone from it. But this like really hones in the fact that these are like real places and like people lived here. And now they're like shitholes that you blew up. Not you, but like, have been like destroyed by war. And it actually made it like kind of tragic. This is actually kind of like the most depressing arcade game I think I've ever played.
Spencer, war never changes.
It's true.
You know this.
That's true. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know like where this like would remind me of. Like it looks like a movie or something, like some kind of shitty pub in Lord of the Rings or something.
Yeah, the towns in this game look like like European.
Yeah.
Towns. Yeah. So I don't
This
know
is
if
very
we're
like
in Europe.
Castlevania level. Are we in Transylvania? Is the final boss Dracula?
Oh shit. Is it? I guess we'll find
We're
out.
gonna find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't finish the game?
Alex is gonna be quick to point me out on those now.
We could talk about power-ups for a little bit.
Sure.
Sure. I mean, obviously the big one and the one that you get the most is heavy machine gun, which
I
is
love
usually
that.
given to you. Yeah, it's usually given to you by the prisoners whenever you rescue them. They'll say thank you, and then they'll give you a heavy machine gun. And basically, like your whole game, you'll probably have a heavy machine gun unless you suck, because your little pea shooter doesn't do much. So
No,
hang on to
you
that.
don't want to default to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you'll keep picking up power-ups too. It is just tricky because it's one-hit kills, so and these guys just jump out of nowhere. But you definitely want to optimize your use of whatever power-ups you get, whether it's like the flamethrower, whether it's the rockets, whether it's the heavy machine gun.
Shotgun.
Simply, the shotgun as well. Thank you.
Yeah.
Simply because you die, you lose it, and you get limited ammo for it anyway. So there's always kind of this incentive to use all your arsenal, use all your arms, and your grenades too, because they replenish upon death. You get 10 bombs per life. You could pick up more, and so it's often like a quick strategy to take down some of these heavier enemies, which I wish Spencer was doing right now with this tank. But yeah, I always love using the nades, using the arms, and avoiding the pea shooter.
Yeah, throwing the grenades at the enemies is like bosses is so satisfying.
Oh yeah, you're just chucking that button. You're just like slamming it.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a boss later on that it's like especially satisfying to do it.
GG, get that tank, Spencer.
Yeah.
That tank.
I love the different like perspectives that the game takes you on. Like you do that tank and he's over you, but he's kind of moving towards the camera. It's like a different. It's not like a straight side scrolling motion. Always impressed by that stuff. Kind of like what we were talking about with Contra, where it puts you in like an action movie, but it's like puts you into the situation of it and tries to get it like make the gameplay match it. Really admire that kind of stuff. It's a lot of creativity, I think, and clearly an homage to those kinds of movies.
I'm realizing that the live stream for this map out is probably the best way for us to have mapped it out so we can watch you play, because otherwise we'd just be sitting here.
Oh yeah, I'm not watching. I should probably watch you play, shouldn't I?
You should, but remember that you're like probably 30 seconds or a minute behind. So just keep that in mind.
Oh,
while you watch.
okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. So you're fighting the thing with the metal slug right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can actually use those little platforms to deflect some of the missiles when they come down too.
Oh, there you go.
That's okay. It's kind of handy.
Pro gamer Alex.
Pro gamer, and also shoot the damn missiles, Spencer. You're driving me crazy.
Easier to dodge them. All right, mission. 3.
Yeah. Nice. Mission 3 is probably. The
Oh,
most
you saw him beat it?
memorable.
I'm way behind. I always have latency issues when it comes to
is-
streams.
Iron Cavalrymen in hell.
Okay, so full disclosure, I tried to get this over to my Steam Deck and I didn't understand it because it was like I was using a MAME emulator on my PC, but the RetroArch I was using on Steam Deck didn't seem to have that, or at least it wasn't registering with the files I was using. So I tried to play it because I was like kind of like Teddy was saying, like kind of coming up against time here. So I tried to play it on like just the generic, like a website that you could play ROMs on, but I tried to do it on my phone and it was like impossible to do it with the touchscreen, especially this level because there's verticality.
Oh, the platforming. Yeah.
Yeah. It was already like a bitch to play on a phone, but that made it, I was like, I can't do this. So I had to go to my computer and play it. So I had to restart. So this is where I had to restart. But once I got a controller, it's way easier. But I admire
That is a
that-
question I was
yeah.
going to ask. I was going to ask how you guys played this game today, because obviously none of us have Neo Geos.
I do. What are you talking about?
Bought it on the Xbox Series.
Okay,
X.
see, but was it like the arcade one, like the Arcade Archives version, or something?
ACA.
Nice. I have that one on Switch too, but that's not actually how I played it today. My Switch is in like my travel bag thing that I have because I took it somewhere and I'm gonna take it somewhere again tomorrow, and I didn't feel like unpacking all of my dock and stuff. So I was like racking my brain, and the same thing as Spencer. I couldn't get it working right on my Steam Deck. My only other option was to download like the PSP anthology to my Steam Deck and play that way, and I was like, I don't I don't know if I want to do that. So then I remembered, I was like, oh shit. I was like, I have that Antstream streaming service thing on my Atari VCS. I was like, I think they have Metal Slug on there. So I actually streamed and played through Metal Slug this morning on that. So like,
Whoa.
yeah. So that was the first time I ever beat a game on that service. So I actually streamed and played it, which was interesting. There was a little bit of slowdown because like the internet will chug sometimes and it has to think. But all in all, I was able to like play it pretty well. So
That was on your VCS?
yeah,
Nice. Atari coming through.
yeah. That service is on Xbox now too. I think the Antstream.
Hmm.
Oh, dude, it's this guy. I love this boss. He says, "Come on, boy." Then he says, "Go home to mama." Come on, boy. I love this guy. I don't know what his fucking name is, but he's awesome.
Zangief looking guy.
Yeah. Does he have a name? I'm like looking on the.
It's not
Alan
common.
O'Neill. Alan O'Neill's this guy's name. What a name.
It's not common in this one
Alan?
that you're fighting like a person. Usually you're fighting like a big tank or something. So it's,
Yeah, and there's fucking voice acting. Come on, boy.
come on, boy.
The color change
Come on,
is good
boy.
too. He like turns red as you hit him.
Yeah. I always like that guy. Alan O'Neill. That's his name.
Ooh, we got the shotgun.
Come on, boy. Go home to mama. And I forgot what he said.
What are you
when he
guys'
died. He said
favorite
something like that.
weapons?
Oh no! When he dies, he says, "I'll see you in hell."
Does he? That's fucking awesome.
Then he falls over. Favorite weapons? You said?
Hmm.
Probably. I mean, mine's probably just a heavy machine gun. That's the most versatile, I think. The rocket's good too, though.
It's like the shotgun is clearly the strongest, but I just don't feel like it has the same oomph as the machine gun.
The range sucks on the shotgun. So
True.
I like the
Are
pea
you-
shooter. No, I don't. Isn't there a flamethrower?
Yeah.
Oh yes, there is a flamethrower too. I never use it that
Forget
much.
how that works.
Yeah, I didn't use it much for this one.
I didn't like the rockets that much.
The rockets are good for like big enemies though, for like bosses and stuff, or like big tanks.
Seems a little clunkier though,
Yeah,
which I guess is
true.
probably like real life too, right? I'm sure.
Yeah,
It's not like you can just run around and shoot a rocket like a machine gun. Which would be kind of awesome. Not gonna lie.
I do like the fact that you can, because like all the weapons you can jump and then shoot downward. I like the fact that you can do that with a rocket.
Yeah, just, it's a very Solid Snake thing to do.
Yeah, because you're about to jumping and shooting a rocket downward. Cool level. I like the snow.
I always love snow.
Jump out! Jump out!
You're a snowy guy.
Why didn't you jump out?
I didn't even know you could jump out of these.
Yeah. You know when they say out and you're gonna blow up, you just push jump. And you
Oh,
get out,
okay.
and you won't die.
Infinite lives. You don't need to do any. You don't need to learn mechanics.
Oh. Yeah, but like I mean, look, like I know we have infinite lives, but at least for the first few levels until I need to rely on it, I at least try to like play, like I don't have infinite lives.
Mm-hmm. Infinite nades, though, that's for sure.
So here's another one where they're playing with perspective, where the boss is in front of you.
Oh yeah. Oh no, this is it right here. Yeah, you jump and shoot down with the rocket launcher.
Rockets, yeah. This is one where
Yeah.
it works. Ooh, you're shooting up,
Yeah.
though. You gotta do the solid snake, Spencer. There we
Look at you
go.
Watch it, watch it. Oh.
He hit you with laser beams.
Freaking laser beams.
Yeah, the cool
Yeah,
cool
so
boss
you're
where it's like in
throwing-
front of you instead of like to the sides. So I admire that kind of stuff. And yeah, the snow. You know, as an Arizona boy, always gonna like the snow.
Arizonian.
Hmm.
Yeah,
That's why you moved there.
for
I just
the snow.
like I wasn't alive when the AES was a thing, like popular. Or as popular as it was, I guess. So I couldn't imagine like having a Super Nintendo and then going over to a friend's house and if they had like an AES, like seeing this.
Yeah,
Like, what the hell?
You wouldn't. There was 500 people in America who had it. Maybe.
The game, yeah. I mean like the AES in general. It's quality,
what's the name of the next mission?
Okay, hold on. Let me go back. Ooh, Teddy. It's Death Valley.
Does that mean something to Teddy?
I don't know.
That's-
Mountain? Like a Zelda
Yeah,
reference?
yeah. There you go. Yeah. Tie it into Death Mountain, Death Valley.
There we go.
This is what's below Death Mountain.
Here we go. The
Yeah,
valley
there's
of
like
the mountain.
man, there's like nothing on the Wikipedia for this stage.
it is a death.
Maybe
Everyone
we
dies.
can live edit the Wikipedia.
There you
I
go.
don't know how to get that tank up there with that monkey. I tried. You can't go back. If you go up those stairs, you can't go backwards.
Yeah, I don't know
I
what to do.
couldn't
I
get
don't know how
it
to get-
either, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to get that tank. I was trying to figure that
Some
out.
George of the
earlier.
Jungle. You have to summon the monkey.
Really hectic right now.
So in this part,
I like
you-
the fact.
oh, go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say I like the fact that you're like in the interior of the buildings and stuff.
Yeah, and they're all like destroyed. Again, it's just so depressed. It's like sad. It's not like fun.
But
fun war.
this is the best fucking
Not
part.
having
The
fun,
tank,
Spencer.
the tanks sliding over the edge of this cliff are the coolest fucking. Like,
It's incredible.
Graphically,
Yeah.
it's awesome.
Like wow, that amount of pixel animation is so it's just wild.
Hmm.
Yeah, like watch when the cliff like crumbles in a second when the tank drives up.
Is
Yeah,
Metal
it's
Slug
beautiful.
like a like
Oh.
SNK's magnum opus, or do they have comparable titles?
In terms of what?
Like their
terms of, like-
legacy or their library. Like what's their what is their like best masterpiece series?
Metal Slug's probably the most popular when it comes to North America for SNK, like their series. In Japan, probably not though. It's probably still like King of Fighters, or like Fatal Fury. I'd probably say King of Fighters because those games are huge over there, and have huge tournament scenes. So it's probably that. But in terms of like North America, especially back in the '90s, Metal Slug was their most popular franchise for us.
Yeah,
I'd read that
yeah, you said King of Fighters. Yeah.
I'd read that King of Fighters is their most profitable, and Metal Slug is second.
It makes sense because they still do more with King of Fighters. They're just now starting back with Metal Slug. They have like mobile games and stuff, and I think there's like a tactics thing happening. But
I think I heard about that.
yeah, there for a little bit, Metal Slug wasn't getting anything, and King of Fighters has like consistently gotten stuff throughout the years.
Have you played Metal Slug Tactics? Is it good?
No, I have not played. I don't know. Something about a Metal Slug Tactics game, like it's neat in concept, but I don't know if I want it personally.
Because I love the art style of it, and Tactics is more my thing than Run and Gun.
You may love it then.
So yeah, I may actually really like that. I think a friend of mine told me about it. He said it was like really grindy though. But I'm not really opposed to grinding, especially in like an RPG style. I just don't know how much RPG it is. If it's like Advance Wars, I'll probably
Tactics
pass.
Month. It doesn't look like Advance Wars. It looks more like a PS1 like Sayuki Journey West style type thing.
Oh, like a Final Fantasy Tactics type thing or something.
Isometric, people on the screen.
This Gaia. That's another one, right?
This Gaia. That's
this Gaia.
This guy over here.
This Gaia.
This Gaia. I'm only thinking of that because I saw like all those games are on sale today on Steam. So it's like, oh yeah.
I did see it. This Gaia 7.
Yeah,
interesting.
They had there's like an NIS America sale right now on Steam. I didn't buy anything, but I was like, oh yeah,
Well, if there's 7, it's not this guy. It's these guys.
It was like this Gaia in Ease, and I was like, the Weeb games.
Yeah,
nice.
These 7 guys.
All right, mission 4. What's mission 5?
Dude, you did it.
Yeah,
you beat mission 4.
Well
I'm stalling so it can load.
We just saw a lady getting chased out of a building. What the fuck? Like
the city under despotism. Despotism. What the fuck is that word? Despotism. What does that word mean?
Like
I don't know. I've never heard that word.
Religious despot.
Let me look it up.
Despo.
Desperado.
Ruler or other person who holds absolute power. Typically exercising it in a cruel way.
I don't like this, guys. This is 2026, and we have an election coming.
Oh no, Alex! This is the one where Alex gets political. You know he's gonna do
No, that's where I'm leaving it.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I don't like this.
Well, it's only fair because this is the Second Amendment game, the right to bear arms.
All right, so yeah, we're in like a town again. It's I don't know. It just seems a little close to home on some of these where it's maybe I'm the only one who thinks that way.
Good.
Is this what Arizona's like?
This is what Arizona's like when it starts getting.
I hope it makes you feel something for the once in your life.
It does, and yeah, I'm normally very.
This fourth wall breaking game, but they literally break walls.
Dude, crush the cars! Crush the cars!
Normally,
yeah, no, drive over them.
I'm normally very stoic.
You are upsetting me right now.
Well, I'm trying to talk and play at the same time too. So.
You didn't drive over any of those damn cars.
He's up on me. But yeah, I just think some of these like the visuals are a little too crazy for me, and I assume like you're saying that the future Metal Slugs they're more outlandish and they pull back on some of this.
Yeah. There's like aliens and mummies and zombies, and there's like you ride camels that have like mounted guns on them and stuff. Yeah, there's like crazy stuff in the other ones. So this one's a little more like subtle.
That might be for the best. Because it's like it's really depressing on some of these where it's like yeah, you're going through this and shooting everything, and like that was a restaurant where people used to eat, and it's like oh, and then you go and you're shooting these big
counter to the art style because it's like so cartoony.
Right, exactly. It's almost like making a joke of like war, which is like
Well, yeah, and like
Yeah.
like the characters look all chibi, and like there's like it's like mission complete, and it's like it's like all like heroic sounding and stuff.
yeah.
W's literally looking like the dude from the Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it might be nice if they made it a little more cartoony instead of like killing real people and shit. But
They do.
But it is true. I mean, I think you can handle that in a responsible way. I just don't know that this game
Ooh.
does it.
This is the boss. I love whenever this boss raises up, you can get up under it and just spam your grenades.
Ah.
And,
Yeah, cool boss. I kind of wish that there were more of those ones where you fight like a guy, like just one-on-one fight with a dude.
Yeah. Alan O'Neill. It's awesome.
Bring back Alan. Hashtag.
Bring back Alan. Apparently the only other game Alan was in is the Tactics one or something. I was looking on his
and
page.
Alan Wake.
I could be wrong though. The page just could have been wrong because I don't know. I'm not like a Metal Slug expert. I've played all of the original ones, but I couldn't tell you anything about the story or anything.
Hey. Save the dude.
Thank you. Oh, dude, you have 3 prisoners on your thing.
That's good.
Well done. Well, bonus. Get the bonus. Sergeant B. Kaga, Private Fukuda, or fuck you, deh, and PFC Poppin.
The final mission is the Memorial Sea.
Memorial Sea, huh? It's very jungly.
Which is actually, yeah, for the beginning. For now.
For now.
Welcome to the jungle.
For now.
We'll see if it stays like that.
Hey.
Welcome to the jungle.
Welcome
We
to
got
the
fucking
jungle.
grenades. We got
That's the
bullets.
game
We
right
got
here.
tanks.
How many?
Tiburon, thank you for joining us. You guys welcome Retro Tiburon.
Yeah,
What's up,
Retro?
Retro? We're trying to get him on the show.
Keeping it retro today.
Weren't we trying to get him on the show like a while ago?
Not too late.
We'll get you on at some point.
We'll get you on, man.
We need your expertise.
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't have any, but we'll need yours. Okay, so yeah, now this is morphing into like more of like a military base, and that was in the jungle. That's cool. That's cool. Definitely a lot of variety.
Morpheus.
When we get to the part where you ride the little craft in a second, it'll have some really cool like water like animations and stuff. You guys can't do 3-player co-op. This game isn't even 3-player. This game's 2-player.
Well, one could be commentator.
Who's commentator?
I think you guys have better Steam connection, so I'll commentate.
I'm a commentator.
I think you're just a hater.
No, I know. I'm a common potato. I'm a commentator.
Oh, you could be a comment hater. You could hate comments. That might be me.
Okay.
I don't really like them
All
most of the time.
I like some of them sometimes.
Yeah.
right, so now we're in like in the water. We're in the sea, which is what you said the name of the thing was.
Yeah, I did.
Oh.
Yeah.
What do you see?
A lot of ships overhead. They're dropping bombs.
Okay.
Oh, I love the fact that you get to use that Gatling gun. It's so cool.
Yeah, very Pearl Harbor.
Oh, dude, I didn't even know you could use it. That's cool.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Jump on it.
Yeah, get on it, man.
Oh God, and oh, that is fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I don't know how you missed that first. It's the best part.
The animation
Retro
of
T-Brown
Marco
says
on
the
that-
game
on that
audio is
gun.
quieter than Anne Frank hiding in an attic.
Well, we don't need it to be very
I'm
loud.
not trying
need
to
hear
have you
us.
listen to that. You want to listen to us. This is a map
Yeah,
out.
you want to listen to you don't listen to the game.
I think
audio.
Anne Frank kind of puts it in perspective, right? It's like,
Yeah,
authentic.
Well, I mean, it's war, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think Metal Slug is dealing with the Holocaust? Do you think that's part of the lore?
Anne Frank was in that town you just went through.
Yeah.
She died in the attic.
There
She
was
probably
an attic.
was. Yeah.
An attic
You
with
would
it.
never know. She did a good job.
Do you think there's like a
Most
Justin
of it.
Bieber poster in her attic?
96?
Well, Anne Frank wasn't in '96. The old
Wasn't she deaf?
no, Ellen Keller.
What?
There's an old thing.
Oh,
Like,
wait, never mind. That was Helen Keller.
there was an old thing where Justin Bieber went to the Anne Frank. This is like when the Bieber fever was at its like highest. He went to the Anne Frank Museum and he goes, "I bet you she would have been a believer."
Oh, I remember that. Oh my god, dude, you just like accessed something in my fucking memory. Something I haven't thought about in years.
Which
Oh
is
my god.
which is the most cringy thing.
I forgot that he said that Anne Frank would be a believer. That is
Believer
that
of
is
what?
no
A
like
believer is a
fan.
Justin Bieber fan.
Yeah, the Justin
believer?
Bieber girl.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like back in the day, all the little girls that like would over Justin Bieber, they were called believers.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was going through Anne Frank's attic or museum or whatever. And he was like, "I think she would have been a believer."
That's
so
great.
That's America, man. That's phenomenal. I love that.
That's so funny.
That's a time where like Bieber's like kind of reviled by young men.
Yeah. I feel like that time has never ended. It's still kind of there.
Yeah, I don't that you can't shoot that soldier with that gun, by the way. If you try to, it's like it won't. It's like angled wrong. Yeah, it's weird. I noticed that earlier when I was playing.
I find like a weird happiness in destroying those helicopters. Like once you get the hang of it, I'm like very satisfied with destroying the helicopters.
Yeah.
Well, so what's the classic World War II movie where the guy gets on the Gatling gun and shoots down the? It is Pearl Harbor, right? Like that's the name of the movie.
Oh, I think so. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
I haven't watched Pearl Harbor.
It
in
reminds
years.
me exactly of that.
I love that you call that a classic movie.
Yeah, that is not a
Oh, I'm
classic.
not saying
That
it's
is-
a classic, but
It
well,
is a
maybe I
movie.
said that, but it is a World War II movie with a budget.
Yeah.
I can agree
for
to
sure.
that. Yeah.
That's what I mean by I haven't watched it in like 20 years, but
It's not good.
That scene is like ingrained in my brain.
Yeah, no, I know. I think I know the exact scene you're talking about.
The cinematic classic Pearl
Pearl
Harbor.
Oh,
The subject matter
That
should
can't
have
be
been.
the name of it.
Holy shit, it's Guy.
It's a 2001 film, 23 years ago.
This is the final boss, right? This dude?
I hope nothing happens in
Yeah.
2001.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck.
I can't even find his name.
The name of the boss?
It's just he's just the general. Is he like the one for the insurance company?
1-800 General now.
Yeah.
He's leading.
Well, he's the regular army guy. He doesn't need a name.
He's the
He's just a regular
No,
soldier.
he's the rebel.
Marco. Yeah, no, yeah, he's the rebel. Marco's the regular.
Go to the right, and the general will show up in his copter.
Yeah.
The general.
The General. General Evil.
Is that like a KFC reference or something?
That's
Ooh.
Colonel.
Oh, the colonel.
Let's go for. Let's
It's
get
the general.
Dollar
Dollar
Yeah.
General.
You know, you had a lot of success doing the KFC or
Arby's.
Arby's like drive-through thing. What if we did the one for KFC? How well do you think you would do?
No one wants to see me eat a whole KFC meal.
Don't say that.
What if TurboZone Gaming becomes TurboZone Fast Food?
Eating.
TurboZone
TurboZone
eating.
Not too late for a rebrand.
TurboZone eating. Man, this thing has so much fucking health. What the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Or
terrible.
you gotta get your nades up there. You gotta like get up on them and Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. I probably could go up here and like shoot nades, huh?
Or even below them, you can jump and toss some
You can
nades.
jump and toss. Let me try up
Yeah.
here, but
Jump and
see if
toss.
I can.
Dude, use the old jump and toss.
Ah! Napalm.
Yeah, I guess it could be a good. I was gonna stick only to Arby's for the streams, but it would be funny if I got like a whole KFC meal with like fried chicken and mashed potatoes and stuff.
Oh
and,
yeah,
like,
give me extra on everything, please.
coleslaw, just eating like a coleslaw.
yeah.
Oh, this is so good.
It is so good.
Extra crunch.
Got a biscuit in my mouth.
I took no prisoners. There you go. Mission
Damn, that's
complete.
boss. Yeah, dude.
Hey,
We beat Metal Slug.
all of us together.
Yeah. As a
one
team.
player, and
Yeah. We all did it.
There you go.
proud of us,
Mission
our
complete.
community.
I didn't see the chat. Is everything good there? Is everyone alive?
Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
tape around, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Still happens when we don't announce these things.
We just
Should've
get
known.
T-Bron.
But if you like this, yeah, if you like the live, you can let us know. We can do more live map outs, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean, depending on the
I thought,
game.
I thought you were going to say Meltdown for some reason. Today. Do a live
Yeah,
meltdown.
we can melt down.
Welcome to the
live.
meltdown.
Welcome to the mental breakdown.
Today, the button mappers are no more. They're the button after.
Welcome to my psychotic break.
What are your guys' thoughts on Metal Slug? The credits are rolling.
Oh, look at the paper plane. It's cute.
What's the deal with that? What does that mean?
It's a letter. It'll pop up in a second. I believe they're gonna show a letter or something.
Oh, okay.
If
It's
I
a
re-
reference to
remember.
the hit 2000 song from Pineapple Express. I
Oh,
fly
wow.
like paper.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yeah.
the MIA song. Yeah.
Yeah.
All I want to do is and
We love-
and take your money.
That is such
What a
like an
song.
of the era song.
It's so good. I love that
Yeah.
song. I like Metal Slug. I think it's cute. It's fun. It's good. 30-minute time waster. If you ever just want something to like stimulate your thumbs, you know. It's good. Good game.
It's cute, but it ain't no Contra. I like the sci-fi element more in Contra.
I think I do too. I like it. I don't know if I love the graphic depictions of real war as much as I like shooting aliens. It just makes it feels less personal. But certainly, I think the graphics in this game are better than the ones that I've seen in Contra. I almost wish that if you could somehow combine them into one.
Well, it's I guess we played the arcade version of Metal Slug versus the NES version and Super Nintendo and Genesis version of Contras. So
Yeah,
it's like if we played the arcade game, you might find
Mhm.
it's not going to be this level, but it will look better.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
mostly trying to compare it to like the Super Nintendo because I feel like that would be the closest one to what I
No,
played.
again, like Metal Slug 3, they do like aliens and stuff, so that's a little closer to that. Also, if you want more of like a home console experience, they did like Metal Slug Advance and stuff like that later on. But actually, both of the Neo Geo Pocket games they did, like first mission and second mission, they're a little more like home console-ified versions of Metal Slug. Like they still play like Metal Slug, but they're not as chaotic, and they're also they're not as like cheap with the kills, the deaths.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like a little more approachable and on that front. So they probably feel a little more like a little closer to like a Contra type game.
Okay. Maybe one in our future.
Yeah, Pocket Month, Neo Geo Pocket Month.
Oh God.
Yes,
I won't have a way to play anything.
they're on Switch, so yes, you do. No excuses.
Okay.
They're on my computer when I need it.
I'm
Yeah,
broke.
me
I
too.
don't have money.
No, too. Oh, you know what? Do you have that Raspberry Pi? They're on there too.
I lost the cables.
The cables are coming. station my cable on a power cord.
I can't leave the house.
eBay. I mean, Amazon.
Amazon.
I forgot my password.
Don't worry, bro. I'll order it for you.
Yeah.
I don't have a physical location.
I know where you are.
I'm off the grid. All right. Well, that's it for Metal Slug. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Retro T-Brown asks, what you guys Beeb playing?
I think he means Ben, but maybe he's doing a pun on Bieber.
Yeah.
I think so. I like the Bieber pun
You'll find out next
style
week
version of it.
when we do a game talk
Yeah. Tune in for game talk.
for comic book month.
Hint,
Well, I
hint.
can give you my Elden Ring update.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
I'm stuck on Malekith with the black blade.
He's tough.
Yeah, I get him to the point where he like it's the second half of the fight, and then like within seconds, like his slash will like 1-2 kill me.
Hmm.
I don't know anything about Elden Ring, but there's a Blue Oyster Cult song named Black Blade, so
All our time has gone.
that is not Black Blade. That is the only
That's-
song you know.
Yeah, that's the only song I know from them.
Even though you actually know like 4 of them, but that's the one you can remember.
That's cool. You're almost
What?
done. So
Yeah,
I'm cool.
I'm level 106, 7 maybe.
I think most people beat it first go around like 120 or 130.
Okay, like 7 demigods though, right?
I don't know what.
Oh, you're deliberately not telling me. Okay.
I don't know about that. The only one that you really need to be concerned with is Millennia. So you'll beat the game and then you got to beat Millennia. She's hard as shit.
Trump?
Yeah, she's Donald
Trump, Melania Trump.
Yeah, did beat Melania Trump.
She wrote a book, you know.
She's a defector.
And then if you want to play the DLC, then the final boss of the DLC is. Although I heard that they nerfed him pretty substantially, so you might be okay. But he was super hard when he came out.
Get hard, dude.
Yeah.
Probably pass, but I'll aim to finish. I didn't know I was that close.
You're probably like 4/5 done. How are you liking it?
Dude, those dragons though, oof! I just skipped every single one of them.
Yeah, I mostly skip the dragons. They don't even give good shit. So usually.
Okay. How do I like it? Yeah, I think I do enjoy it when I feel like I have a lot of options. I feel like I'm at a point where I don't have as much to explore, and it kind of seems like that boss battle is like kind of my only major option. And I'm also still not finding resources to upgrade like some of my things, like my Ashes of War or some of the like early smithing stones. So I still feel limited to like one weapon.
The smithing stones are in the dungeons, in like the dungeons on the side of the caves.
There's like 2 underground areas that I've gotten to, like that I've unlocked. I don't know. I'll have to look back at my map.
We'll talk off this thing. I don't think we should go that deep into it here. We're technically still recording.
That's
fine. All right. Anyway,
Sorry.
Next month is comic book month.
Yes.
And there'll be lots of laughs.
Lots of pals.
It's comical.
They punch in comic books and makes like the pal.
And we're gonna decide the final map out of the year in the game talk.
Oh, oh yeah. I gotta prep for that.
I got mine.
That's you gotta pick a game.
oh jeez.
Stay tuned, guys.
You know my criteria. It's gonna get hard.
Yeah, you got a game takes 15 minutes to beat.
I gotta find one that Alex
Kirby
can complete.
Dreamland remap.
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Guys, today we're
Dreamland
mapping out
2 remake?
asteroids.
Yeah, we're gonna do something off of the Atari.
We're gonna do tic tac toe.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys. Today we're gonna map out Tic Tac Toe, classic game.
Math
Classic game.
Blaster.
There are 9 panels. I think Alex can finish this one.
Can you even still play Math Blaster?
Find a way.
Education month.
Yeah, learning.
I'm a
month.
believer. And a believer if I try.
All right, bye
Well, okay.
everybody.
Bye.